A few people asked me about the specifics of my training plan, and so I want to dive down deep, running through my spreadsheet that I've made about what am I doing, when, and why.
Well, that's the topic of today's Dr. Doodle.
So looking at the training plan in more detail with a Google spreadsheet, I have the date for each week, the weeks until competition. So starting off the first couple months, we're just going easy, 3 days a week. We want plenty of time to recover. We're having days off in between. We can add in some other cross-training type activities if you're doing some biking or running that you're used to anyways. And after about 2 months in December, we're going to have kind of a short interval session 1 day a week. We're going to have a longer interval session 1 day a week. And then we're going to, on our weekends, do our long days, going relatively easy on our long days. Looking in on this, I have starting off with 30 minutes with a warm up and then 30 seconds hard every 3 minutes. We're going to do that 6 times, then a 6 minute cool down. Gradually over time, we're going to increase how many reps we're doing. Our goal is to be able to go hard for an hour, essentially with minimal breaks by the very end, but we're gradually increasing this slowly over time. Our other session, our long interval session, I'm calling it threshold pace. And this is just theoretically, if you're racing for an hour-long race, what pace would you do it at? In this, I don't have specific stroke rates, even though I'm rowing. And this is just because this is a general training plan. This would be, you could use the same training plan for canoeing or kayaking or paddleboarding. And with our threshold, we're going to start increasing our total time. Over time, kind of our goal threshold is at a decently, moderately intense pace. We want to make 2 hours seem like it's doable. So that way 2 hours of going relatively easy at race pace will be very easy. If you notice here, I have orange weeks highlighted. These are easy weeks. About every third or every fourth week is going to be an easy week where we don't do anything at high intensity. Everything's easy intensity for a relatively short duration. You can plan these out if things are busy in your life. You can make those the easier weeks. But these are really important. They're important so that we have good recovery. If we're just going hard all the time and not giving our bodies a chance to recover, then we're not going to get the gains. And then the following month to come, we want to be able to hit things really hard. So we have recovery, then we hit things really hard. When we're looking at our long days, we are increasing over time. We kind of go up and then back and then up. We're going to increase this gradually to be really long. I have my longest day planned about a month before the competition to be an 8 hour long of just continuous rowing day. If you wanted to do the full distance on a weekend, split over 2 days, that would be great. I definitely wouldn't do it anything closer than 3 to 4 weeks out. And after that, we start to go easier. The last 2 weeks, we're keeping up intensity, but drastically decreasing our total time. Until the last week, we're going relatively easy with just some accelerations to keep ourselves tuned up before the race. I'll put a link to this Google Sheets in the description below. And let me know in the comments, do you think I get it too aggressive near the end? This strategy has worked well for me for other ultra endurance events, and I'm confident it'll work for me for this. If you are going to do the 7048 and want an individualized training plan, feel free to comment and get in contact with me. I'd be happy to help you out.